You got it?
The last part
And the darkness.
And the darkness the மூண்டையும் மறைக்குதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க.
எல்லாருக்கும் இருக்குது. God also has Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti as the potency and infinite. We also, soul also has it. But our Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti is limited and bounded by the darkness of ignorance. So, to deal with that, we need to deal with the darkness of ignorance simultaneously.
Okay.
So, darkness of ignorance வந்து human effort ஆல break பண்ணியது. The darkness doesn't show anything except itself. The இருள் வந்து normal darkness வந்து it shows itself, but it doesn't show the things. இருட்டு வந்தா you cannot see the things, but you can see the இருட்டு. This metaphysical darkness, it doesn't show itself. தன்னையும் காட்டாது பொருளையும் காட்டாது. திருவருட்பை. The darkness doesn't show anything except itself, but the metaphysical darkness of Anava shows neither. அது இருக்கிறதே தெரியாது. I don't know I have the Anava darkness within me. The metaphysical darkness, we are not aware of.
Darkness is தெரியாட்டி உங்களுக்கு தெரியாது darkness என்றது.
So you don't know. That's why so that's so it is worse than the normal darkness. It's a metaphysical darkness. இதை சொன்னது உமாபதி சிவம். இவர்தான் சொல்றார். So in nature of Anava, the characters இருக்குது. Sometimes there are 7 characters. Sometimes we feel Anavanda ego. மமத்தை என்கிற இதுக்கு கோஸா இருக்கிறதா ஆணவம். Anava is cause of ego but not ego. When we have what இப்போ கவலை இருக்குதுல்ல எங்களுக்கு sadness, அது also come from Anava. ஒரு செப்பரேஷன் வரைக்குள்ள நாங்கள் ஒரு தாபம் இருக்குல்ல, வாரம் இல்லையா, அதுவும் ஆணவம். வாட்டம் இருக்குல்ல, அதுவும் ஆணவம். கடைசியா சொல்றாங்க விசித்திரம். ஆணவத்தில் இருக்கணும் விசித்திரம். எங்களுக்கு தெரியுது எங்கட we are the cause of all our troubles, we know that. Still we blame others இல்லையா, அது விசித்திரம். Even after knowing what to say, we are going to do that tomorrow. That is விசித்திரம். ஆணவத்துடைய 7 குணங்கள் இருக்கு ஆகமாசல. அந்த 7 குணங்கள்ல சொல்றாங்க. மோகம். மோகம் என்றால் என்ன? கிடைக்காத தெரிஞ்சும் ஆசைப்படுறது. I want ஐஸ்வர்யராய். கல்யாணம் பேசினாங்க ஒரு பையனுக்கு, அவனுக்கு முதலும் ஒரு பேட் லக். அப்போ அது பேட் லக் கண்டது பெரிய பேட் லக், அதெல்லாம் விழுந்துருக்கு. அப்போ பிறகு ஏதோ இன்னொன்று பேசுறாங்க. இப்போ பொண்ணு வந்திருக்கிறாங்க, பார்த்துட்டு அவன் நேற்று அம்மாட்ட சொன்னது, அம்மா நீ ஐஸ்வர்யராய் மாதிரி பார்க்காட்டும் பரவாயில்ல, அதுல தங்கச்சி மாதிரி என்னாலும் பார்த்துருக்கலாம், நானே இப்படி பண்ண குழந்தைருக்கு இந்த பாவி ஒரு விழுந்தாலும் என்னாலும் புத்தி அதை விட அது அது மோகம். கிட்டாதாயின் விட்டன மரம் என்று அவ்வையார் சொல்றாரு இல்லையா, அது மோகம். அது மோகம். தாபம். தாபம் என்றா பிரிவில வாரது. பிள்ளை வச்சிருக்கிறான், காதலி இருக்கிறா, செப்பரேட்னஸ் வந்துட்டுது, அல்ல டிவோர்ஸ் வந்துட்டுது, we are longing for that. That is தாபம். வாட்டம். இது இல்லையே என்றுங்கிறது. ஐயோ எனக்கு அது இல்லையே இது இல்லையே என்றது விசித்திரம். இந்த 7 குணங்கள் மோகம், மமதை, வாட்டம், தாபம், விசித்திரம், 7 இருக்கு. So these are all features of our darkness of ignorance. So it is with us from time eternal. Experience of karma comes in 3 ways. But we want the expression paathitam. The fact is karma and first karma paathananga. Why the first karma comes? Then the registration of karma paathananga is registered in the buddhi tattva or siddha tattva. And transition of karma pathananga is transferred in a manomaya kosa from body to body. Right? Then 3 types of ways of earning karma pathananga, karma itam, by words, deeds and thoughts. Ways of earning karma. Then by the ways of storage of karma pathananga. Adhaadu vande ahamiyam sanjidam prarabdham. All in the storage is sanjidam. What we are destined to experience this birth is prarabdham. While came to get rid of the karma, prarabdha karma, we are doing new karma that is being accumulated, that's akamiya patham. In the expression name, then the moonda patham, drishta karma, visible karma, visible and invisible, drishta karma, adrishta karma, theriyamane irukra karma patham, adella patham. And the expression was the 7-phase patham. You have 3 ways. Adi Baudhi have to the physical forces. You are suffered by the tsunami, Adi Baudhi.
Sorry, you negative பத்தி சொன்னீங்க, but like if there is negative and you know it's negative, but you still have to be with the negative, what do you do?
Regarding what? Any example?
Any example, like
What
for example, a co-worker. It could be any example, parent, co-worker, என்னண்டான. Like let's say for example, as another human being, you know he's negative or another person is negative. Then what do you do?
You have to. We have a limited knowledge. Still, God has given us the free will. The gift of God for human is the free will. You have the freedom of choice, right? You can choose to come here or not to come. Okay, one thing. Second thing is He gave the sense of discrimination. Okay, always you can do the things, always see that whether it's right or wrong, always review an ongoing process. That's first thing. And within your circumstances, you can work out using all your available resources. Resources mean your material resources, your mental resources, your spiritual resources, you need to put it. That is karma yoga. Karma yoga means you deal with your karma, your circumstances, using all your efforts. That is karma yoga. Not using all your efforts and doing that, oh, what happened, I got a bad mom, I got a bad wife. Still you have to use all your resources. You can reduce and minimize the effects. So utilize.
You have to deal accordingly.
So dealing is a constant, is an ongoing dealing, using all your available resources. All the resources are within you. Psychological counseling, when we do that, we don't walk out to help the people. People come, we don't have anything to eat, another thing, or something, what do you call it? Everything they have to deal with. There are ladies coming and their husband is hitting them. I said, you have to decide what you are going to do.
You can get some help. You can get some help.
No, I'm just asking.
No,
General.
psychological counseling, we don't help, bail out. Psychological counseling purely to help the person to identify his inner resources. That's the psychological counseling. Because everyone has those inner resources. We trust in their ability to handle their problem. We trust they have all the resources like me to handle their problem. You understand? So like that, your resources, you will have to do this.
So like, but what I'm trying to say is, if I, let's say, right now I'm a manager and I have an employee who's also negative, right? But if I try to help him, he is negative.
Helping in a way, helping himself to be helped. You are not bailing him out. You understand?
So how do I do that? So,
சொல்லுவாங்க பசிக்கிறவனுக்கு சாப்பாடு கொடுக்கறதை விட
or fish.
சாப்பாடு
You may
be
decide
with
to sack him
them.
sometimes.
Understand their feeling, understand their
And if you think
constraints, be with them. Be empathic. Empathy and sympathy are different. Empathy kala povar. Sympathy vanda, that is your karma, because you are already experiencing some sadness and sympathy for him. So that is a kutu karma vandas. But empathy la irundha karma touch pannadanga. That is karma yoga. Like putting the oil before you cut the jackfruit. Jackfruit, you know the jackfruit? Yeah, it's very sticky thing. So when you put some coconut oil before you cut it,
Always use precaution.
yeah, you have to make sure if you want to sack someone, you have to go through
so
some
while
procedures.
helping others, you shouldn't fall. The person comes and cries. I started crying, even though my heart feels for it. If I started crying for that, then the patient says that, doctor, you don't worry. who is the counselor? Who is the counseling? You understand?
No, like, because, okay, I'm just saying, because you told me about like different types. Like, if I'm being sympathetic, that's not good, but how do I be empathetic?
There's a narrow line there. The sympathy is for you, for yourselves and your kids and all that. But if you sympathize with all others, your ability to help others will be impaired. You can help only one or two people only. You got it? So you encourage others to, come on, you can help more people. You got it?
Right, okay, nice.
So this Adi Bhaudika is what do you call karma experience, the physical gross elements. What do you call? You get the fire, water, wind. You get pleasure too. Because you get a good earth, good production in the agriculture. That's a good karma. Earthquake, bad karma. Nice bath in the water, good karma. Nice swimming, good karma. Drowning, bad karma. Heating by the fire, enjoying the weather, good karma. Getting burned, bad karma. With a nice tender cart, good karma. Freezy wind, bad karma. Then the Anmega, through other living beings. Pambu kadikkidu, naai kadikkidu, poochi kadikkidu. Then you got a bad employee, bad life partner, bad kids. All of the living beings give you the karma. You experience. They are not giving you the karma. You are experiencing your karma through that living forces. That's Adi Anmega. Adi Daivika, through the God. So God is have likes and dislikes. So how does the God give the karma? He chooses because Lambotharan talks about him, he will give him good karma. And somebody else says that there is no God, is a bad karma. He's Vendama Ilan. He's impartial. It's not like that. God expression of karma. One example is, in one ejaculation is a 30 crore sperms. Only one sperm is going to fertilize. Which one is that sperm? Any control? We use the in vitro fertilization clinics and everything, the sperm wash selection and other thing. We cannot select this sperm, genetic study and other thing, this sperm to fertilize that egg. No. So out of this 30 crores, one goes. Got stamp. Then eggs. A female child is born with the 400,000 eggs, primitive eggs, in her ovaries. Only about 300 or 400 of them come into maturity from the start of age of attaining puberty at the age of 12. Monthly cycle over முட்டையா வரும். Monthly cycle. ஒரு 250 300 ஒரு 12 13 வயசுல தொடங்கி 45 50ல முடியும். Out of these cycles, only 2, 3, 4, 5 cycles they get pregnant. Out of these 400,000 eggs, can you choose this egg to be fertilized? No. That is God. Stamp. Got it? So how does the shapes and color and characteristic comes? So it depends on the expression of different genes. So that is final makeup. It's God. Then after first 21 days of conception, as per our traditional thing those days, you don't know even you are pregnant. Nowadays it is possible. We can detect the pregnancy just before you missing your cycle. You can do the pregnancy rate and then you can. Fertilization comes in the mid-cycle. ஒரு பெண்ணுக்கு 28 நாள் தான் அந்த மாதவிடாய் சக்கரம் வந்தா 14-15 நாள் கருமுட்டை வருது. கருமுட்டை வந்தால இருந்து ஒரு 24ல இருந்து 72 மணி நேரத்துக்குள்ள கருக்கட்டம் நிகழும். அதுல இருந்து தான் கருக்கட்டம் நிகழ்ந்தா அவளுக்கே தெரியாது. ஒரு 2 weeks 3 weeks